A quiet neighborhood can change in an instant. What begins as a calm evening can quickly turn into a tense and dangerous police operation when officers respond to reports of a suspect hiding inside a building. Situations like this unfold rapidly, with law enforcement trying to maintain control while facing the possibility of sudden violence. Every command shouted, every warning given, and every decision made in those moments can determine whether the encounter ends peacefully or in chaos. Before we continue, if you enjoy real-life breakdowns of intense police encounters like this one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future stories. The confrontation began with officers calling out loudly for the suspect to come out of hiding.
Hey, come on out, man. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out or the dogs can get you. Come out. Come out. Come out or the dogs can get you. Watch them. Watch them.
Their voices echoed through the scene as they repeatedly ordered the person inside to step out and surrender. In situations like this, verbal commands are always the first step. Police are trained to try communication before using any form of force. By clearly identifying themselves and giving instructions, officers create an opportunity for the suspect to cooperate and end the situation safely. Officers continued calling out, urging the individual to come out with their hands visible. Showing hands is one of the most important instructions police give during a surrender because it allows officers to quickly confirm whether the suspect is holding a weapon. These repeated commands also serve another purpose. They create a clear record that police attempted to resolve the situation peacefully before taking stronger action. As the suspect continued to remain hidden, officers began issuing another warning. They told the suspect that a police dog would be released if they did not come out. Police K-9 units are often used in situations where suspects refuse to reveal their location. These dogs are specially trained to track and locate individuals who are hiding, and their presence alone can sometimes convince suspects to surrender. The officers made sure the warning was clear. They repeated it several times, letting the suspect know that the dog would be deployed if there was no response. This step is part of standard procedure in many police departments. The warning gives the suspect one more chance to comply before the situation escalates further. Despite the warnings, the suspect still did not come out. Officers continued urging them to surrender peacefully. Their tone grew more urgent as the tension in the situation increased. The longer the suspect remained hidden, the more uncertainty the officers faced. They could not see what the person inside was doing or whether they were armed. Encounters like this are some of the most unpredictable moments in policing. Officers must remain patient while also preparing for the possibility that the situation could suddenly turn dangerous. Every movement, every sound from inside the building, can raise concerns about what might happen next. As the standoff continued, officers emphasized again that the police dog would be released. The message was clear: this was the final opportunity for the suspect to come out voluntarily. K-9 units are powerful tools in law enforcement, and suspects often choose to surrender rather than face a trained police dog. But in this case, the tension only continued to build. Then, in a matter of seconds, everything changed. What had been a tense but controlled situation suddenly escalated. The calm rhythm of commands and warnings was broken by chaos. Officers reacted instantly as the encounter turned violent. Moments like this show how quickly police operations can shift from controlled negotiation to emergency response. 1 second officers may be speaking calmly to a suspect, and the next they are reacting to a sudden threat. During the confusion, a voice rang out from one of the officers. He had been hit. The urgency in that moment was unmistakable. When an officer is injured, the situation immediately becomes even more critical. Fellow officers must secure the area while also making sure their injured colleague receives help. Police work often involves risks that the public rarely sees. Officers train for these moments, But every confrontation carries real danger. Even when officers try to resolve situations peacefully, suspects' actions can cause events to spiral quickly. In the aftermath of incidents like this, investigators typically review body camera footage and reports to understand exactly what happened. These recordings often reveal how intense and fast-moving these encounters really are. What may appear to be a short clip online is usually the result of minutes of tension, decision-making, and repeated attempts to avoid violence. Situations like this highlight several important realities about law enforcement. Officers usually begin with verbal commands, hoping the suspect will comply peacefully. Tools like police dogs are introduced as pressure to encourage surrender without immediately using force. But even with careful procedures, high-risk encounters can escalate in seconds. They also reveal the personal risks officers face while responding to dangerous calls. Every time police confront a suspect who refuses to surrender, they must prepare for the possibility that the situation could turn violent. Ultimately, these moments remind us how unpredictable real-life police operations can be. What begins as a simple command for a suspect to come out can evolve into a chaotic and dangerous encounter within seconds. Officers rely on training, communication, and teamwork to manage these situations, but the outcome often depends on how the suspect chooses to respond. If you want to continue seeing breakdowns of real police encounters and the stories behind them, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one.